Today, I'm going to walk you through the 19 tools that I use to research faster and more thoroughly, stay organized, and manage my freelance writing business. ChatGPT needs no introductions. I use the AI assistant for brainstorming, research, and editing. It also helps me craft my social media content and my YouTube scripts. Gemini is Google's answer to ChatGPT. It lacks some of its features, like projects, but it's pretty good at deep research, and that's what I mostly use it for. Consensus is a search engine for scientific literature, and I use it to quickly find peer-reviewed sources for my articles. Semantic Scholar is an academic research platform like Consensus, and it helps me discover academic papers and studies. NotebookLM is a research tool from Google, and I use it to create knowledge bases. It lets you upload all the sources in one place, summarizes them for you, and then extracts information from them. So it's so much easier to connect all the dots, and it saves me literally hours in research time. GigaBrain is a research tool for Reddit, which makes audience and market research so much easier. It helps you find and digest relevant threads, and I use it a lot to find unanswered reader questions. NapkinAI is a diagram and chart creator, and it's a godsend because it allows me to quickly create visual prototypes, which I can then send to graphic designers, and it speeds up the briefing process considerably, but also helps to avoid misunderstandings and unnecessary rework later on. Talking of graphic design tools, next is Canva. I use it to create visuals for my website, social media posts, and my YouTube videos. NeuronWriter is an SEO optimization tool like Surfer or ClearScope. I use it to analyze the competing articles and identify relevant secondary keywords. Ahrefs is another SEO tool in the roundup, and I use it because all my clients use it. And that's mostly for keyword research, backlink analysis, and performance tracking. And as I write about SEO and link building a lot, I use the Ahrefs screenshots to illustrate all the processes in the how-to guide. Grammarly, the grammar and style checker, probably the most popular one out there. I used to have the premium subscription, but the free version is perfectly enough for catching typos and small grammar mistakes. Trello is a simple project management tool, and I use it to keep track of all project tasks. The Kanban board is simple, it's intuitive, and that's really all I need to stay on top of things. Clockify is a time tracking app that I've used for years to track how much time I spend on client projects, and this kind of data is super useful when it comes to estimating future projects. Notion used to be my all-in-one command center. These days, I prefer to use dedicated CRM, project management, and accounting tools, but I still use it as a knowledge base to keep notes, to save resources, to record client feedback. Hubspot is a CRM platform. I use its free plan to manage client details and also the relationships with all the amazing SMEs that help me with my articles. Buffer is a handy social media management tool that lets you create and schedule social posts and track their performance, and I'm likely to use it so much more now that I'm more active on LinkedIn. Sembley AI is a transcription tool. I use it to transcribe client calls and interviews, as well as podcasts and YouTube videos. Calendly is a meeting scheduling tool. It makes it easier for people to book calls without all the unnecessary back and forth that used to happen over email. QuickFIle is an accounting platform. I use it to create and send invoices, to track expenses, and to automate reminders. That's it, folks. That's the tools that I use as a freelance writer and editor. If you'd like to see how I use any of them in detail, drop a comment below and I'll try to record a video about it specifically. For now though, cheers for watching and catch you next time.